New at 9, we are digging deeper now into the murder of an Arizona woman allegedly at the hands of her estranged husband, California farming mogul Michael Abatti. He was extradited to Arizona this week on a first-degree murder charge.
The Navajo County Sheriff's Office says he drove nearly 7 hours November 20th to shoot and kill Kerri Ann Abatti. Fox 10's Nicole Krasean joins us in studio tonight after combing through court documents regarding the couple's divorce proceedings. So, Nicole, what did you learn?
Well, these documents paint a picture of a couple who spent decades together, building a family, a business, and a reputation in California's Imperial Valley. But when that marriage fell apart, the Abadis ended up in a back and forth over spousal support, both claiming financial hardships and leaving a document trail now front and center in this murder investigation.
That's one of the topics that came up in almost all interviews as to the separation of the family and how things were being drawn out.
Investigators searching for answers in the murder of Kerri Ann Abatti say they continued to be led to her estranged husband Michael and their ongoing divorce. While no motive has been shared, court docs outline Kerri's request to increase her temporary spousal support from $5,000 a month to $30,000 and an additional $100,000 in attorney fees. Kerri explained her move from the couple's main home in El Centro, California, to their second residence in Pinetop in 2023 after the separation, claiming the 14-acre property was, quote, very expensive to upkeep and that Michael, quote, removed the tractor and most of the maintenance equipment off the property. Michael allegedly in control of all of the couple's funds, which she says were used to live a, quote, nice upper-class lifestyle. Kerri, who said she worked in real estate and as a firefighter EMT in her home state of Arizona, let both licenses lapse after her marriage to Michael in 1992 and said she, quote, never received compensation for the work I did for Mike Abatti Farms, LLC, as a bookkeeper. The filings claim Kerri hadn't worked since 1999, as her, quote, sole purpose became being a parent and managing domestic duties. The couple has 3 grown children, and Kerri claimed Michael was rarely involved, as he, quote, was either always working or traveling on fishing or hunting trips. Michael Abatti, in response to Kerri's request, claimed he had been making all payments required of him while, quote, providing 100% of all management for all of our assets other than the Pinetop residence without any assistance from Kerri. Michael outlined how several factors led to farming losses for Mike Abatti Farms in 2023 and 2024, and that he could not reasonably afford to pay Kerri more. Michael's declaration does reference $90,000 in premiums for life insurance policies the couple had established. These proceedings, now part of Kerri's murder investigation, all while her loved ones grieve the woman described as kind and sweet.
It's hard on everyone. It's hard on the team. It's hard on that community. I'm sure it's hard on the Abatti families. I would say it's bittersweet.
Now, Abadi has pleaded not guilty to the murder charge in his initial arraignment, and he is due back in court on March 17th.
Do we know anything more about what was discussed at that first hearing?
Yeah, so we really wanted to know a little bit more about his first appearance, maybe hear some things that Michael had to say, but the audio from the arraignment was sealed. That was due to victim impact statements read by the state, and according to the AP, Michael Abadi's attorneys also claimed to be deeply concerned for his health due to numerous medical conditions that he's receiving treatment for, so we believe that was a topic of discussion as well, but we are going to continue to follow this case closely and plan to have much more to report on soon, so stay tuned for that.
Okay. All right, Nicole, thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah.